well, hang on a minute. Day 125. Heard the door open. I thought, oh, thank goodness. That means I've slept all night. That's my flatmate leaving the house in the morning to go to work. That means it's what, like 7:30? 7:30? That's perfect. That means I've slept for like 9.5 hours. That's just exactly what I needed. Let's just see what time it actually is. Look at my watch. It's 20 past midnight. He's coming home. He wasn't leaving, he was coming home. Luckily though, it didn't matter. Managed to go back to sleep. It was all fine. And I did eventually manage to sleep through until about 8 o'clock, I think. So, I think I've caught up on most of my sleep debt. Had a lovely weekend with the parents. They came to see Giant Steps perform, the show that I was doing the tech for on Friday. First time they've actually seen me do any theatre tech, so that was nice. And they enjoyed it. They thought it was very good. I also met Deciduous Pine there. Deciduous Pine came along and we said hello. Very briefly. So that was nice. And then Saturday was a day of touristing. Is there anything I particularly want here? We're aiming to open the vault cellar, the vault today with key 8. I don't think there's anything that's going to be especially useful here for that. I'll take Shrine anyway. It was a delightful weekend, yes. I do have a video to show you that I'll show you tomorrow when I've got more time. Hello, Mendy. I have a video to show you because I did something at the weekend that's been pretty near to... Well, it's been the thing that's been around in London for 12 years, and I've never done it. But we were in the vicinity yesterday, so we did it. And that thing was... You know, in the Olympic Park, there's that big swirly red sculpture thing with the viewing platform on the top by the Olympic Stadium. And you know that it has a slide that goes from the top all the way down. I went on the slide. And I have a video of me on the slide. So I'll show you that tomorrow. Coat check, that's a useful first one. Can we get key 8 back? And then we need the vault. Oh, Tanuska's checked in a streak. Hell yes, haha. That's new. That's something that you can do now, apparently. A 3-stream streak. I think do you get channel points for checking in a streak? I think you might do. Yeah, you do. You got 350 for that. It's rewarding. So the one that we want now is Vault. I have a feeling I might have made Vault rare at some point because I don't think I needed it much anymore. Had to call to cancel my hydrotherapy sessions. When the receptionist picked up, she immediately said, Alexa, in the cadence of, how can I help? And it took us both a minute to recover. Just instantly, just thought that she was talking to Alexa. That's funny. Pippin also checking in a streak. Let me just see. Is that a trigger that I can... Is that a trigger that I can do stuff with? In actions. Is there a StreamerBot action thing that I can add? Twitch. I'm not sure where it'll be. I don't think it is. At least not yet. What's it called? Streak. Oh, what streak? Oh, it is a thing you can do. Ah, okay. And I can add thresholds. So like more different things can happen on different streaks. Interesting. That might be something we can play with. Don't know what would be a good thing to have go off. I don't know what it would be. Toys, toys, toys. Yeah, but what toys? Does it just make things cheaper? For a period of time? Right, what's going on here then? We've got we start with a 20, and then we minus 20 and 3, which gives us on minus 3. Then we times... No, then we times... by 3, which is minus 9. Wait, that can't be right. No, divide by 3? That's divide. Divide by 3, which is minus 1. Square it, which is 1, times by 4 is 12. You think it should be more expensive if you activate a watch streak? Should activate fireworks at the very least. I mean, maybe for a bigger one. Unless maybe what I could do... Oh, I wonder if maybe that's a variable that I can use. Because if... could I do this maybe? If it returns the number of stream streaks that it is... They do come up less often the higher your streak, yeah. But like maybe we could use the amount of streams in the streak to trigger something for for that many seconds, perhaps? Maybe? Or that many times? I have something pop up that many times on screen? I don't know. It's a thought, isn't it? Did I get that wrong? Did that not work? Okay, so what did we do wrong here? 20 minus 20 is 0. Oh, 0. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, no, then minus 3. Then divide by 3 is minus 1. Squared is 1. Oh, times 4 is 4, you fucking moron. 1 divided by 4 is a quarter. And then we add a third. So it's 1... Well, we'll call that 2, I guess, because we're going to add 4 and then round it. We've got we've got a third. We'll have a third and we'll have a quarter, which will round to 1. So that becomes 5. 5? Yes. Keycard. Should do confetti on screen. 1 piece of confetti for each stream in the streak. It's an interesting thought. I'm wondering how I could do that. I could maybe do that. Let's go observatory for now, I think. Oh, I should also trigger the oh, we've got 50 stars today. Oh, that's good. I mean, we could re-roll for it if we need to. I should trigger the king, shouldn't I? Oh, was that always done that? What's the button? That's the button. I didn't know that R1 brought up the directory in the room that you're in. That's good. Let me also just check while I'm here what the vault rarity is. It is common. Oh, well, we should be getting it. Well, haven't we got it yet then? I like the idea of pathetic 3 pieces of confetti. Yeah, I kind of do as well. I'll have to see if it's possible. We could go security and up the security so that we get the because we've got the key card. Can make that happen. Could also start an experiment, perhaps. Yeah, we'll log in here. And then we remote into the lab, don't we? I wonder what we're going to find in the vault. Did anything ever come of the surveillance videos? Not yet. I don't know if that's something that we should try. I don't know if it's not something I've been able to see how to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think I've fumbled that sentence. Okay, let's do this then. Upgraded floor plan. Increase lockpicking skills. Sure. Purple Zart, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to Coffee and Blueprints. Good, we're done there. I needed to see that we have a security door there, so that's handy, and that's into the foundation. Guess we might as well use this security door, hadn't we? Are you, what a majestic beard, why thank you very much. It's kind of hidden by the microphone. I'll give you a good look at it. Thank you. Are you here hunting out blueprint streams? Is that how you stumbled upon us? Could do with some gems. Let's go parlor then, I guess, and do the puzzle. Indeed, very nice. Have you what goal are we working towards? Well, we have key 8, and we have solved, or at least we think we've solved, the family core. So we're going to see if we can unlock the family core with the sum of its digits in the vault. At a certain point, these puzzles just seem impossible. Hello, Mancini. As in specifically these, the parlor puzzle, or generally. I agree to both. There's been a couple of times where I've needed a little nudge in the right direction on some of the puzzles. Some of them I've needed rather a large push in the right direction. But yes, enjoying it still. The logic does get more and more convoluted in the parlor. It does indeed. Pardon me. Especially when there's 3 statements on them. Okay, we need the gems, so we should probably try and solve this. Love a Pac-Man mug. This used to, once upon a time, is one of those heat-changing mugs. So when you fill it up, the ghosts turn into like the catchable ghost form. But I ruined it by putting it in the dishwasher. It's still a functioning mug though, and it's still got Pac-Man on it. 6 out of 19. Thank you, Amy, for the very specific rating. The statement matching this statement is on an empty box. Okay, so there is a matching statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There is at least one true statement on this box. Can the bottom blue statement be the true statement? Yeah, that also confuses me sometimes, because like some of them are paradoxical. So it's maybe. Well, the thing is, I mean, it would have. It says at least one. Hated the parlor puzzle so much. Hello, Murphy. Yeah, there comes to a point where you don't necessarily need to do them. We have 0 gems currently. Would be nice to have some gems. So we're going to try and do this. Anyway, let's have a look. The gems are in a box with a... So the statement isn't matching it on an empty box. So that statement is on both of these. What's the other one say? The gems are in a box with the true statement. The gems are in a box with false statement. Okay, so this obviously can't both be true and can't both be false. No, they can, can't they? Oh, you bastard. Oh, you absolute bastard. They could both be true. They could both be true, but they can't both be false. Am I right in saying that? Sometimes there'll be a paradox that you cannot resolve, but it ends up not mattering. Yeah. The statement matches this statement doesn't have to be the same truth value each time. Yes, you're right. I agree. The gems are in a box with 3 statements. There is an equal number of true and false statements. Okay, so if that is true, then they could be in this one or that one. It would mean that if they're in the other one, then that would be false. That would be true. Equal number of true and false statements across the whole thing. One, two, three, four, five, six. So there are 8 statements, so that could be true. If they're in this one, then that could all be true. In which case we've got 3... Oh, in which case we've got 3 trues. If they're in this one. So if they are in that one, then this would all be... or could all be false. But then this one would have a true and a false, which would track. That would work, because we'd have 1 each of there, we'd have 3 falses here and 3 trues here, if they're in the black box. Which is promising. Nailed it! Have I beaten the game? If by beaten the game you mean got credits, yes. We have got the Throne of the Blueprints as well. And we've got to what I believe to be the end of the passageway, end of the tunnel. The only thing... Oh, shit. Okay, the only thing that we kind of have going on right now is trying to get key 8 to the vault. To open 53. So we'll see what happens when we get that. If anything comes of it. I'm going to go this way. It's currently day 125 in-game. My vault is meant to be common, and why have I not drawn it yet? This will get us a key. Go back to the parlour. Head off that way if we needed to. Lockpicking skills have improved. Quite impressed by your progress. Like I say, needed a fairly big nudge, especially for the Throne of the Blueprints. That was diabolical. And at that point, I was also trying to rush it a little bit because I was hoping that I could actually get done with the game on stream by a certain point because I was going away. That didn't happen. But we got it done, and it was still pretty satisfying despite me kind of being handheld through it. Deadly is the Deadly almost was the stone, because the thing about that is I forgot that it also reduces your step count to 13, and my throne room was way up north in the house. Hey boy, hello. But luckily, I had previously got the secret garden, so we managed to pick up a bunch of fruit on the way back in. So we managed to get there. Do I do dining? That's an awful place for a dining room. And a conference room, really. But we're running short of doors, so maybe I'll do... conference room. Although if I do dining room, I can at least pick up the lunchbox. I did know the dogs have names. Yes, we found the blue note on here. That was a nice discovery. I don't know if if the dogs names were important for anything, I haven't worked out what the importance of them is, but it was a nice piece of trivia to find. Still no vault. We can still go off the foundation. We've got 1 key now, and we'll have 3 keys after this. And 4 gems. That's not the worst. So back to the foundation, I guess. The Roglings are important because they're very good boys. Of course. Of course. The bestest boys. Hello, boy. I need to take a look at ordering the merch, because I've been holding off on the merch because it's hella expensive to ship to the UK, but I'm going to America in a couple of weeks. I'm going to see if I can ship it to a friend there. We'll put Den in there, because I do want that bundle. And I'm kind of tempted by getting one of the physical key bundles as well. I want all the keys. They're lovely. Where the bloody hell? This is getting a bit concerning. We do have the... We can redraw if we need to. Might have to off the parlour, because the library's going to go into a dead end. Can you imagine how stressful it would be if you had to feed animals but couldn't draft the right rooms? They need some kind of auto feeder, just in case. There's also a question as to what happens when the rooms aren't drafted. Where are they? Because it was discussed before briefly in... Because when they were hidden in the shelter, I think there was talk about them removing the shelter from the draft pool so that they couldn't be found. But what does that mean? Where are they when they're not drafted? What weird void are they in? A question I don't think either hasn't been answered or I don't have the answer to it. It's very mysterious. Right, we have to do lab or redraw. Means we lose 3 spaces for rooms there. Do I care? Not right now. I've got 8 gems. I just need a vault. Just give me a vault. Is that too much to ask? This will be annoying if it is a vault now because it's a dead end, but that's okay. I guess we'll carry on with the library or the workshop. Discover less common floor plans. My vault is meant to be common. The bloody hell is it? There are some vague references to the terminology being used, but it never really gets explained satisfactorily. Yeah, and it seems as though this building method is not exclusive to this house. Everything we've drafted so far is blue. The Banner of the King is helping. It's currently on blue because we're trying to get the vault. Yeah, because like all the drafting books, like there's published books describing how to draft a house. So it seems as though this is something that happens in this world. I'm getting a bit far north here. Still got 5 gems after this. And my vault currently has no drafting cost because I axed it. I guess we could take a look at this just in case. So it's the far door on both sides, leads out. Okay. Wow, it is keen to have me go forward. But I don't want to go forward. Be a waste of a patio. We're going to miss out on a bunch of gems, but I'll do it for now. We do have 50 stars and we can reroll with stars, so that's not the end of the world. Get the impression that most people don't redraft their whole house every day, though. That's... yeah. Yeah, that might be true. Yeah, I do wonder sort of what is... I mean, I don't know if they are working on a sequel, if they do have plans for a sequel. What more lore they could introduce. But it's been a really fun game. I've enjoyed it. And it's also on Mac now. And I have a MacBook, which I travel with. Kind of tempting to get it for the plane. I do wonder how much replayability it has. I mean, what I could do with doing, because I don't think you can transfer saves, but if I can at least unlock like Dare mode and Curse mode on my Mac save, then that could be fun for the plane. But it means I need to do a lot of I need to do a lot of work before then to get to that point. We are going to redraw here because we can. I mean, the gallery will have some gems. We've already got key 8. Oh! I already had that, though. What? We didn't get a second one? Interesting. A while back on a run, we somehow managed to get 2 scepters. We started with the scepter, but we also had one in the coat check, so we ended up with 2 scepters, which was very strange. Where the bloody hell is my vault? Has anyone seen my vault? Okay, that's boarded up. That makes sense. 1 key? Oh no. Given that I've only got 1 key, do I start re-rolling now? Because there's a chance that both of these doors are going to be locked. It's especially annoying because I know we got a blue note that said there's another constellation above the 50-star one. I keep on spending my stars! I keep on needing them. Come on. How low do I go? The game is evil. Well done for noticing. It's a risk. There might be keys for sale in the commissary. It's a risk. Bugger. Gems. I don't need gems. We might be able to dig some keys up, though. There's a few dig spots around. There is always tomorrow. This is true. I don't know why I need a magnifying glass. I'll have it anyway. Okay, so what dig spots? We've got patio and foundation. We have to go through the patio anyway to get to the foundation, so let's try there first. We might even need the key. We can try... Have I even tried here yet? Okay, we don't need it. Vault! Fuck you! Okay, we'll try a conference room. The dogs also have a dig spot. Yes, thank you. And that's also a point, because now whenever we clear a... Does that help us? Whenever we clear a room of dig spots, then all the doors unlock. So something like Dovecote would be useful. This is a security door. Keeps us going. I don't even know if it's locked anyway. A key! How useful. And a coin. Come on! Well, we have a key now, so it's not so desperate that we... As long as we don't have a dead end. I mean, the thing is, if we do get a vault here, then it will be a dead end, but I don't know what we get from doing the thing, so I guess we'll find out. It shouldn't matter, because like I say, there's, like we know, there's always tomorrow. It is locked. Music room will have keys. Secret garden key. Genuinely actually pretty useful for right here. If it wasn't locked. Ew! Oh, bloody hell, Harry. I'm going to redraw just in the hope that we get a T-shaped room. Seriously? I'll take aquarium. Lockpicking skills have improved. Do I care about the compass right now? God, why is the vault being so elusive today? It's a common room. I mean, sure, I guess. Fuming! Pool's an annoying one because it's a good shape, but I don't want those other rooms in my draft pool. It's just going to bloat it. And I forgot to put the water back. That's a point. We could drain the pool again if we do find the pump room. That's locked. I'm going to go this way first because we've got the key card. No, I don't want to use the ballroom. I'm going to lose 2 spaces here if we don't take ballroom. Nice chest, bro. Why, thank you. That's my pair of trunks. My pair of trunks are floating in the room. In the pool. Floating in the room. Mail room might be good, I guess. BRB? In a bit, Mendy? By the way, how's everyone's internet behaving today? Apparently there was a big outage in AWS today. And Amazon, well, obviously Twitch is Amazon. Twitch has broadly seemed okay. I was having a bit of an issue earlier with chat kept on reloading, but I think we're okay now. I mean, people are here, people are chatting, so promising. I was concerned about logging into PSN as well because I'm playing it on PlayStation, but we seem to be we're able to load the game at least. I'm going to take mailroom here. Am I? I'm going to redraw once. I don't mind chapel being there. We can afford it. Ah, that's really handy. Spread keys into the conference room. Hey, big spender. I am loaded. We broke the piggy bank for, what was it, 430 coins, I think. Think of the laundry room, you can get more stars. Really? You can launder for stars?
A woman.
Hello, Wolfman. I haven't seen you can launder for stars unless it's a powered thing. If it's powered, interesting. I'd never spotted that when it was powered. You can't launder a woman. That's quite interesting. Might see if we can get that powered at some point then. That's a fun thing to have. But not the highest priority right now. It's a dead end. I'll take the closet, I guess. And there's a key here as well. That's good. That was 3 items, and that's as many as I get because... No, there should be 4. Oh, the lockpick kit. Oh, that's also useful. So with that being said, waste those stars! Well, I mean... let's see what our options are. Can I pick it? Yes, we can. God damn it! I won't until I actually desperately need to. Because the other thing also to bear in mind is that the more rooms we put down, the smaller the draft pool is, the more chance of finding the thing we actually need. So I'll put planetarium there, I think. We can get more stars if we call it a day in there later. I'm running a little low on steps. Dining room is so far away. And we also haven't actually technically got to rank 8 yet. This one should be open because we dug. Still none, although we can get gems here. Ding dong, that's my dinner. Now, am I right in thinking, someone said this a while ago, it might not be in the draft pool today? Not every day contains all the rooms you can possibly have. Am I right in saying that? Does anyone know for certain? Some rooms aren't in it daily. I mean, we've not seen a single vault this entire run. I'm going to assume it's not there. Don't know if vault is one of those. It's meant to be common as well. The fact that we've not seen it in this many drafts and it's a common blue room and we've got the king on. There are things that cause rooms to be removed from the draft pool, but I don't think it's random. So you reckon that freezer is one of those? What do you mean? There are things that can cause freezer to be removed, or freezer is just a room that is sometimes not in it. Hello, Female. Good afternoon. If you draw freezer day, it won't be in the next day. Really? That's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. We've not dropped. I know we didn't draft Vault yesterday because we were hunting for it. So I don't know if that's a similar thing. I'm also aware that I am miles away from my dining room. Probably going to take as many steps to go and get the food than we're going to If we just do if we just carry on playing, have to actually place the freezer for that to happen. Yeah, okay. Pump room will lock us into those two spaces. We've not. Oh, I've got the bloody. It wasn't locked anyway. I do have the secret garden key. There's literally one place we can put that now, and that is above the patio. Which opens up, which will let us open up the antechamber doors. We can draft the full rank 9 if we want to. You're still quiet. Yeah, nothing more from you. Can I pick it? No, we can't. I don't mind Rotunda being there. That's the back of the conference room. One key left. I know there are a bunch in the conference room now. Rotunda Thunder. It's the merry-go-round room. Fuck you.
Fuck all the way off.
There's no way the vault's in the draft pool today, is it? 40? On 40 now? Oh, God. I mean, sure. Kinda hope this door is locked so that we can use the secret garden key. Let's go. Whew. Which means a bunch of fruit has gone into the conference room as well. Things are coming up bacon. And there's the dogs unlocking the doors. A tasty turnip. Should be able to give the old shoe to the dogs. That would be fun. Yeah, it doesn't go in as an item, does it? We can do better than on an old shoe for our beloved dogs, though, can't we? Can we get them like an actual toy or something? Just fob them off with an old shoe? They're worth more than that. The dog's probably put it there. The dog's probably buried it. We have the same number of steps as we do stars. The stars are aligning. They would, like, use it to hunt down a secret for you or something. That'd be fun, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the dogs could come with you and, like, paw at useful doors or something. Could be a fun thing to do. So we can go through the antechamber now, should we wish. Servants' quarters will give us a... 2 keys. They'll also be the second bedroom. Pump room's actually useful, because we can do the pool. Because I don't think there was anything useful about the fountain. We had a go, but it didn't work. So that means we can drain the pool into tank 1. Yeah, okay. wrong way. Really? Yes, that's the one that goes into the tank. Dump it into reservoir. Pool's closed. Pool's closed for trunk for the royal trunk opening. Drain the pool again. Problem is maybe lose a couple of brain cells. It took me so long to realise there was another pump over there. I was just on these three for ages thinking, I'm not doing what I want it to. And then I saw the pump over there, didn't realise that I could go around the back. I thought this was blocked off. Good, so we can crack those chests, should we wish. Ah! Oh, that's a bit annoying, and it's also not powered, so it wouldn't matter anyway, but, oh, steps, that'll do. This is a really good place to put this. 40, that's handy. No vault today, cannot believe that. Not even any quest bedrooms, so I don't get my allowance. Can pick it. I am going to assume that we're not going to find the vault on this run. Therefore, I'm going to take the mail room and make tomorrow's run more useful. Won't be able to re-roll with stars tomorrow. Okay. We had our shrine in the outer room. Is there anything I can offer to the shrine that would make having a vault more likely? I think there's something on the table. There's the notepad. I don't think there's actually a thing to pick up. We've already read that. You see an actual item? There's all the letters. We've read all these. Oh, the map! Wow, just right in front of my face. Well, we have that room. What's that room? In the rotunda. Have we dug in the rotunda before? Where's my dig spots? I feel like I have, but I don't know if I was making notes of them before. Okay, I haven't made a note of what's in the rotunda. It's near enough. You can have a look. It's there. Let me in. Is it there? Yes, it is. The only thing I'm thinking that might be useful, is it based on the room or the spot? It's based on... the contents are based on the room, is what I've discovered. Which means that if you need a specific thing and you know that that specific thing is in a specific room, you could draft, and you have the treasure map before you draft into that spot, you can draft what you need into that spot. Which is useful information. That's what I've discovered anyway. And it's a theory that's held up, so I think that's true. Pounds and gems. Oops. Rotunda. 25 pounds and 3 gems. So, the only thing, like, is there anything in this room that would be useful for me to have tomorrow? To guarantee tomorrow? I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to go back to the coat check and check.
I can't exactly explain why, and I may be engaging in a measure of hyperbole, but the sound that made makes me want to jump off the roof of my house.
Was that a bad one? Sorry. I apologize if that was a bad burp. We could go back to the shrine and pay the right amount of money to be able to put something in the outer room tomorrow, depending on where we sleep. Is anything here especially useful? Not really. I'm kind of curious. To see what happens if we sleep in the secret garden. And try and put the secret garden in the outer room? Do you need a coat check? I mean, we will if we put the key in there, but coat check's usually pretty easy to find. We need to do that first anyway, so we'll do that. Then we'll make a decision about what to do with the shrine. And I can also go eat my dinner on the way out. We've got no garage. There's not a quicker way back out. So I need to get into the rumpus room. If you have key 8, then you can put a gallery outside. Yeah, that was my other thought. Either the gallery or coat check could go outside just to make that easier. I could put gallery outside and check something else. I don't know if any of these are particularly, like, and then I've not got anything especially desperately useful. Lockpick and keycard are nice to have. I'm not desperate for them. Right, how am I going out of here? I'm going down to... need to go music room, office, conference room, drawing room. Jeez, this is snaky, isn't it? How do I get out of here? Then need to go through the patio, down to the lab, and then I can get out through the parlour and the observatory. Okay. Music room, office, stuff coat. Anything checked in coat check will not spawn, otherwise you recover it from the coat check. Well, you say that. I mean, I don't know if it was just a weird thing, because yesterday we checked key 8. I picked up key 8 from coat check, but there was another key 8 in the gallery. We don't have 2 in our inventory, but it was there. I do know that normally it doesn't spawn. But we had the same thing actually with the scepter, did we? Yeah, that's how we got 2 scepters. Oh no. I think we kept the scepter from sleeping in the blue room and then got another one from coat check. Not quite sure how that worked. Won't spawn randomly. Oh, okay. Things like lockpick and keycard. I see. Yeah. No, that does make sense. Anyway, where are we going? Conference room. No, Dovecote, then conference room. Now I might as well pick up all the shit that I've got here. So much fruit. Do you know how much sugar that is? That's not good for you, Simon. I know fruit is healthy, but not that much in that short a time. Imagine you see, what is he, 14? Imagine you just see a 14-year-old boy walk into this room and just eat 3 apples and 4 oranges in the space of 20 seconds. Ooh, game's getting a bit stuttery. I didn't dig here. Another old boot. And some pebbles. Perfectly normal teenage behavior. They are ravenous. Not usually for fruit, though. Yes, this works, I think, doesn't it? Yes, here we are. Might as well eat. There's no advantage to me becoming cursed, so I'm not going to. All that fruit, and he still can't jump. He still can't jump. Jumping is illegal in Fen Ares. Only red jumps are allowed. What am I doing now, Kochek? I think it makes most sense to check key 8. I do have 2 in my inventory, apparently. It's just not showing in my inventory. Well, that's interesting. So if I check 1, I still have 1. Ha! Explain that. Question is, do I want to do the thing? What would be useful for me to have in the outer room? Coat check will come up pretty easily. Will it? Is that a risk I want to take? I still need to pay the cost, don't I, if it's in the outer room? Something like trophy room I won't get. Maybe Secret Garden won't spawn then. Will it? I don't know. I'm keen to try. But I need to, first of all, buy that perk. Can anyone remember how much I need to pay? Learn to speak, Tom! Can anyone remember how much I need to pay to get that perk? Like dancing in Footloose. Hey, you know what? I've never seen Footloose. How much do I need to pay? Does anyone know? For the blessing where I can put a room in the outer room? What shrine is it? I think there's only 1 shrine. How many days do you want it for? As long as possible. Oh, I can't remember what blessing. It's the monk's blessing. Blessing of the monk. It's something 7, right? For 7 days. Nice. Blessing of the monk. I think 37, but not certain. Hello, Dylan. Perp says 77. Another perp. Oh, we've got a rival perp. We have another person. We've got a regular here called Purple Traitor. Gonna have to fight them for the right to be the one true purple when they show up. Purple's art is saying quite certainly 77. Dylan has a hunch on 37. The singular perp. You confident, perp, that it's 77? I've googled, and the result is... I'd have thought it was 77 as well. Like an inkling. 77 for 7 days. Go. Blessing of the monk. How are you today, Dylan? How's your Monday going? Isn't the weather dog shit today? Certainly is in London anyway. I got up nice and early today after having a good night's sleep and I was ready to go for a walk, but it was pissing it down, so I decided not to. I'm going to see what happens if I sleep in the secret garden. What does the blessing actually say? It says... Oops. You will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. I know that that's not true for the Throne of the Blueprints. Let's see if it's true for the Secret Garden. Just woke up. There's a gorgeous rainbow right now outside my window. Very nice. Maybe it's turning here. No, still, I can hear the rain. I can hear the rain. I did go to Asda earlier, and it was it brightened up briefly, and then went shit again. I stifled that burp. Did you hear me stifle that burp? Because I knew it was going to be a bad one. You're welcome. How am I doing this? Rotunda to passageway. I still don't know if there's anything about the globes. Obviously don't say, but I do find it weird that some of the globes spin. Does spinning them do anything? I don't know. Is there anything more I should do today before I call it a day in the Secret Garden? Is the question I have. Chucking a burp down for friendship. That's real love. Okay, if there's no more for any more, it's kind of a awkward. Oh shit! Oh, we're well. I thought I was looking at my ads timer, seeing that there was 18 minutes until the ads, but then I remembered that's not how long there is of the stream. We're only meant to stream for an hour or so on this Monday lunchtime because technically this is my lunch break and I need to go to work. I was going to do another run because I thought I started like 20 minutes. I don't. I'm already 10 minutes over. So we may have to call it a day for the stream there. And then we'll do more of this next Monday. It's currently our Monday lunchtime game. Bit of casual blueprints. Is the rainbow? That is a delightful rainbow. A picture of Dylan's rainbow in the Discord. Boo work. Agree. I'm calling it a day. The vault will have to wait. I need to put that on my bot. That command. A corporate menagerie. We had the conference room, office, and mail room, and the kennel, dovecote, and aquarium. A corporate menagerie. A business zoo. A business zoo. All of the animals in suits, yes. Quit. We're done for the day. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Nice to see some new faces. If you fancy more of this, like I say, same time next week for more blueprints. We do stream other times, though. We have streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and Sunday. We're currently playing our main game on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and we're playing through Humanity, which is a puzzle game, a Lemmings-like puzzle game. However, I think we're probably going to be done with that by Wednesday, so we might do something new on Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what yet. Hades 2 is a possibility. I'll keep that one in the back pocket. More blueprints on Monday. And we also play Fall Guys for an hour or so on the Thursday lunchtime stream. That is the schedule. Then it's definitely Hades 2 I've decided for you. Thank you, Amy. Amy's decided. Who shall we go and say hello to? Now, I'm assuming Brad is in the game. He's actually not in the game. He's probably going to be in the game any second. Fuck it. Fuck it. There's not really anyone else on. Raid, Brad, Woto. He's going to be playing Ghost of Yotei any second now, and then I will leave because I don't want to be spoiled on Ghost of Yotei because I've heard it's rather good, and we will play it on here at some point in the future. Enjoy, Brad. I'll see you tomorrow for Humanity. Goodbye.